Where is the restream? Push that on. I don't think it's anything. Did I put that in there too? Man, come on. Which one did I put it under? Dang, this is like the downside of having multiple Google accounts. Let's see here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oops, let me try again. Nope. I definitely have an account because I already did it. So let's see. Is it under here? Alright, let's see who left a message. Hold on. If they leave a message, I gotta check. That's how bad I am. That's how bad I am. I'm actually going to stop the stream and I'll restart it once I got everything together again. Because, like, there's... whatever. Maybe I... Yeah. We'll continue on. And then I'll split the stream. Because this is for splitting the stream tomorrow when I stream on Watch Me Work and I do the web development one. So, fuck it. Let's just get something done. Let's get something done. Okay. So this is what we're working with here. There we go. There we go. Oh, hey! Hi! I finally got my shit together on, like, somewhat, but really I'm not. I'm just saying, like, never mind, I'm gonna not do that piece because I don't have that piece of my shit together. Let's move on here because this shit is actually working. So, yeah. I don't know what I would call that. Moving forward. Okay. So we're learning how to pad an element now. I'm going to need all of this stuff to do the SharePoint redesign on the page. And I found the page I need to do it to. It is called the group default. And that dictates how the items returned layout on the page. So to change those, we've got to be writing some of the code. And now I just want to like go through and see, kind of plan, get the language and the vocabulary down and start building those pieces. And I know you think the glasses are silly, but when I look at code for a long time, it gets like my eyes get dry, and I know that like wearing these makes it feel better. So sorry, sorry. I'm at that age I can't be vain. Just gotta be like, you know, whatever works. I pretty much stopped wearing heels too. It's so sad. So sad. I have some really nice heels, and I'm just like, my feet are like, no, I don't like this. And I'm like, you know what? I feel that. So it's pretty much like some flat boots and sneakers I got, or just like, you know, around the house I don't wear shoes. Who does that? Yes. Padded margin border. I'm going to write this down because to me they all sound like the same thing, but they're very specific things. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know where I am today. But we're here. This is where we are. Living it today. I'm going to draw the example too. Okay, padding controls the amount of space between the element and its border. How's the music sound? So a box is like an element then, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. Red box has more padding than the gray box. Yes, we can see that. The text padding and the border around it. So it's like a text padding. It's around the text. Okay. Change the padding of a green box to match that of the red box. Green box, red box, padding, padding. There we go. sounds like it's on a different device. Kind of. Should it be like louder? Should I like, I have it on another, I can turn it down here for myself and then turn it up for you guys, because if I listen to it too loud then. And I just have it through my desktop audio. I could look at the settings, I guess, there, but listen. I feel like whatever works, works. Whatever doesn't, it's just... no. Gotta keep moving forward. Alright. So now, margin controls the amount of space between an element's border and surrounding elements. Is it any better? And if it's not, then I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix it. Would you prefer no music? I don't know. You tell me. I can prattle enough, so. And the surrounding elements. Okay. You increase the box, so the green box is margin. Increase the distance between. Sorry. Why? 17 days in a row of doing yoga. I'm super proud of that. Super proud of that. One thing at a time, right? Maybe I get more consistent with other things, but let's you know, be realistic. One step at a time. Yeah, I've got coffee too, but it's like, it's all the way over there, and there's nobody at home to like bring me stuff. I can't be like, hey babe, can you bring me coffee please? So I'm just kind of sitting here working with like my last like inch of water, delicately sipping. Alright. Lots of zen going on. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I mean, I finally figured some things out about myself, so it's like it helps a little bit with like the things that were wrong, figuring out like the root cause of like kind of turning that switch off. But let's be real. Everybody is, in general, I think, a deeply fucked up person. I am no exception. Alright, so I gotta change the padding here. 20 and 20, 20 and 20. That should do it. Test. Sometimes I read the whole thing, sometimes I'm just like, okay, I know what they're talking about, next, let's get through this. This is really like the starting. See, now here's a question I have that they're not even going to be able to answer because this isn't in the structure of learning. Thanks for not turning. Oh, no. It's not like that. I mean, like, not necessarily like, I guess like scripts or like neural pathways that are like beat into your head of like, you know, this happens, this type of reaction, and being able to like step outside of that and like turn it off or slow it down or be like, you know, that's not real. Like I deal with a lot of anxiety, and anxiety leads me to act in like a protective manner where I get like very like flight or flighty, right? Yeah, so I'm a fighter. I get angry and mad when I get like scared or sad. So now I'm like, you know, working on processing that those things don't have to be joined together. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like, wow, I'm being like super honest right now. Woo! Anything else you want to know? No, don't ask because I won't. No, that's enough. That's enough out on the internet for what's real off in here. Let's see. Gotta make. Wait. Oh, can I go back? I don't know. Probably too late. It's okay. So to go like all the way out to the margins, I need to have a negative one. You understand? Okay. All right. And like, stop me if I get too deep. I'm not trying to be deep. I'm just trying to figure myself out. And I really don't understand myself, which is like frightening at like, you know, to be like closing in on 40 years old and not feel like you don't really know yourself, or like you don't know exactly what you want or where things are going, can be a little like, this is what I'm talking about, midlife crisis. Where it's like, it's not really a crisis, but it's like, what the fuck? I know. Him and I together, this is why, like, we're so good together, because ever since we've met, we've, like, helped each other be better and better and better and better, and we're, like, we're still in the climb. There's no end to the climb. We're, like, each discovering new things and all that kind of stuff. It's awesome. What? A horse? What? What's that horsey about? Hold on. Oh, nice, Tweeter36. How you doing? I like those horsey sounds. I think they are funny as shit with the unicorn. That's true. And then the irony is you try to learn yourself, and through that learning, then there's more change, right? How long have we been together, and how do we meet? You want to? I feel like this is like sharing my, what do I want to say? My origin story. If I'm a superhero, this would be my origin story. So I don't know. Let's do a little more work. We'll see if it comes out or not. Tweeter, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. I'm finally glad like we got to do this. So I finally got my notifications to work in OBS, obviously. It's a journey. Life is a journey, right? Padding. All the areas of padding. So there's padding top, padding right, padding bottom, padding left. Padding bottom sounds fun. Yeah, we've been thinking too much. Let's work instead. Does this work like Build-A-Bear? I don't know. I've never been to Build-A-Bear. I think those were like cool when I was already like way too old for like teddy bears kind of thing, and now I'm at that age where I'm like, what the who does that shit? Little, like, you know, they have parties there to build a bear. Okay. Yep. Lots of padding. I'm looking at it so much now, it looks like a stupid word. It doesn't make any sense anymore. We'll get to that one. You haven't done HTML since like 2002? Well, here's my secret, right? How I do shit in my life. And let me tell you, it's not always the best way to do it, but pretty much I'm like, here is this huge pool, right? This is the same reason why I read the last page of every book that's not electronic when I started. I dive into the fucking deep end every time, and I'm like, what's gonna happen? I don't know, I've been lucky so far. I think I'm a reasonably intelligent person who can like learn things, so I'm just gonna jump right the fuck in there, right? Nice, your high school website. Oh. And then I'm like, well, I didn't drown. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm like, so maybe I should like get out and go see what's happening over there where everybody else starts and how things look from that direction. I bet there's some things I'm missing. Like instead of floundering in the water, I could learn how to do like a like some kind of swimming stroke. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm learning how to swim since I didn't fucking drown. And that's kind of like, damn guys, I feel like that's a metaphor for my life, right? Like now I'm learning how to swim because I didn't drown. That's that's some real shit right there. All right, back to this. It bothers me that it's not like padded. Like I'm not crazy, right? That is not in the middle, even though this here for the padding is in the middle. Oh, it's because it's not taking into account the text that's put there. I wonder how we do that. I wonder if we're going to learn that. And this is why I'm doing it, because a couple ones passed. Living the dream. Yes, you know what? Okay. All right, yes. You think I need coffee? Woo! No, I will go get some water. If I have caffeine on top of this, I'm gonna be like Chihuahua mixed with a chipmunk, like crazed amounts of like just inappropriateness probably. So I think we're good. But I will go get some water as soon as I fix this. Okay, 40, 40, 20, 20. They want it to look the same. So look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think that worked how I was supposed to do. No, that was the yellow box. I fucked up. Control Z is your best friend. I need baked goods. Background color. This is the green box. This is what I want, right? Yes. There we go. Copy paste. Probably, actually. Oh, I'm like so sore too. I feel like you ever get those days where you start to feel your age? That today is one of those days. All right. I'll be right back. That's hilarious. It's weird. It's weird how being on the other side of it, right? Like when someone who you watch stream watches you. Yeah. It's just weird being on the other side of it. And knowing how it feels like for the other person too. Alright, empathy. Okay. Hooray. Okay, margin. Okay, so padding top right, bottom left. Margin top right, bottom left as well. Okay. Okay. This is what the box looks like. Like, okay, now instead of just like cracking through them so fast, I'll just look at exactly what it's saying, just in case you want to know. I don't know what injected text is, but I'm guessing it's this margin right here. Maybe. I don't know. Then the boxes, each of the boxes, how they kind of show up with the same outline. That's what it's talking about there. I'm just I'm gonna eat plain Cheerios because when I'm like at my computer, I like to have finger food. I don't know. So I have my hands free, I guess. I'll keep working. But you're gonna hear me crunching. I don't know. Margin of 40 pixels on its top and left side, 20 on its bottom right. So, okay. Then they have the box. What the box is, it's like a solid line. It's black, it's 5 pixels wide, and it's centered on the row that it's in. Okay? This is a total yellow box here. Background color yellow. Oh, did you know? Did you know that that was the color yellow? And padding is 10. That's that little tiny shit we're seeing right there along the line. That's the padding of 10 pixels. It's Thursday. It's your day off, right? Weird Poo, what time do you start your all-day stream? Alright, here's what the red box has. Right 20. Bottom 20. Okay, so I can just again copy paste this. You're chilling with me. Whatever the fuck you want, you're chilling with me. See, this is why I can't make a schedule for myself, because then I start to like put these expectations on myself and I feel stressed about it, and then I'm like anxious about it and I get like, oh, like all fucking wound up. It's too much. So I'm just like, okay, like even yesterday I thought I was actually going to stream, and then when I was finally ready I realized that the kids had a half day, and it was like, okay, do I just do the work and get some done, or do I now try to like spend some time starting the stream and then spend that time doing it and have like an hour-long stream? So instead I did work for 90 minutes instead of... So I'm still working, I'm just not always able to... There's no simple streaming solution. Like, let's be real here. The fact that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 freaking windows open on my second screen just to be able to listen to music, watch the chat, have my alerts, and like see if my OBS is working to like turn on things. Like, that is ridiculous. That's, come on. That's not... There's got to be a better way. Did we do it? Yeah, we did. Of course we did. It's not always fast, but it always gets done. Ah, so you can take out the extra lines, right? This is where... It's not Mrs. Johnson, though. That's my mother. I have my maiden name. I didn't change my name when I got married. Right? So all the kids' doctors call me Mrs. my husband's last name. And I'm like, oh, not really, but okay, because they just don't get it. It's the same way my mother-in-law referred to me as my husband's wife even before we were married, when we were just living together. Oh, and in answer to your question, I think we've been together, let's say like 14 years now. And I think we've been married almost maybe 5? 5 maybe? We had all our kids before we got married too. Neither one of us are very conventional people, so we kind of just did it however we wanted to. Like, when we got married, we went to the fucking courthouse. We were like, let's wrap this shit up. We already know what's going on. We've been together like almost 10 years. Come on now. This is paperwork. Yes, yes. Okay, great. I think sometimes I'm overly practical. I say overly practical as I eat my regular Cheerios dry without milk. Like, I'm finally seeing that, like, I'm speaking the truth about myself, right? I am overly practical. Who else would just eat this but a baby who's only offered it? Making eggs. Kill it. What kind? What style? What's your style of eggs? I do this crazy thing. My brother taught this to me. You take a muffin tin, right? It's you know, like the metal muffin tins, right? You spray some cooking spray in there. You crack the eggs into each one. You have to do the cooking spray, otherwise, like, it will kind of like crust up inside there. You cook it in the oven for, I think, maybe I don't know. I would keep an eye on it. I want to say like 10 minutes, but at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the easiest way to cook eggs, and they come out like perfect little cups. They're very cool. And you can even alter that by, instead of spraying the pan and putting the egg in, you take a piece of bread and you roll it out flat, and then you stuff the bread in there like a crust, and then you put the egg in that shit. Bam! Bam! And then, yeah. It's like muffin eggs. But I always end up making them sunny side up, because that's the way my husband likes them. I've gotten really good at scrambled. Whip them! Whip those eggs. You want fluffy. I'm getting saucy. Alright, so, what are we learning here now that I've told you all my egg secrets? Okay, now we're learning that instead of writing 4 lines with padding top, padding right, padding bottom, padding left, you can write it with padding, colon, and then the amounts with spaces in between, done like a clock, right? So top, right, bottom, left. Where are we putting it at? Green box. 40. 20. So 40, 20, 20, 40. Yeah. 40, 20, 20. And it's the green box I want to do this on, right? I'll type it out this time. I'm not going to be a lazy asshole. 40, 20, 20, 40. You want to know my secret to really good scrambled eggs? And I learned this from Gordon Ramsay. He uses heavy cream, I use evaporated milk, just like a splash, like maybe a tablespoon or two. And it's like really makes it very creamy. Then when you cook them slow on low heat. I'm getting winded talking about these eggs. I'm like, oh god, they're so delicious. Also, salt and pepper them as you're cooking. Because when you cook with salt, it does stuff to the protein, softens them up so you get fluffier eggs. Food chemistry! Is this right? Top, right. Bottom, left. Yes, let's try it. Okay, clockwise notation. This is one of my favorite songs. It really speaks to me. Obviously. Oh, right. Green box. 40. 20, 20, 40. Didn't we just do this? Oh, but with the margin this time. So now it's margin. 40, 20, 20, 40. Shit, too many spaces. I like that it tells you screwed up if it's like highlighted or it's not the right color it should be. It has visual cues for when you done fucked up. I didn't that time though. My favorite style of eggs though, deviled eggs. Oh goddamn deviled eggs. I could eat so many deviled eggs. If only they weren't such a pain in the ass to make. Alright. Start fresh. Talk about CSS inheritance. Okay. So it's saying the body element is literally your least favorite food. Do you not like mayonnaise? Boiled eggs, ick. So you don't like poached eggs either then, right? That's where you like boil the water and then you open it into the boiling water and it cooks. Like you swirl the water and it cooks. And like that. No? Usually serve it on toast. Give your body element background color black. I could have copied and pasted it, but I am a kinetic learner, so I always like to actually do it as well. Because seeing it and doing it like solidifies it better for me than just like copying and pasting. So if I copy and paste it, I'm not actually like doing it physically. Oh, we gotta add it to the style element. Ah, yeah, done. Next. Sorry, my husband did tell me, he's like, you have to go outside more because your weirdness level is ramping up because you don't have your peers shaming you into normalcy. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, but that's probably not going to happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna get like weirder and weirder and weirder as I get older and older and older. Probably get more disgusting too, because body's gross. But also hilarious. Alright. What are we doing here? Now we're making an H1 element. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we can see that it worked because now the background is black. Okay, H1 element says hello world. Oops, I don't know how to spell. Okay, yes. We want to give all the elements on our page the color of green by adding color green to your body element style declaration. You say this, but you do not know where my starting point was. Alright, all elements in page the color of green. Inside the style section. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Does that work? No. Because then we need to add color here. Is that right? No. Style. No. Font color. And, semicolon. Yes. No, I don't feel like that's right. Shit. It always goes so easy, and then they're like, oh, we're not going to tell you how to do this anymore. Do you remember that lesson from like 10 lessons back? Shit. They're good. Bodies, element, style, declaration, which is in here. Style, body. Oh! We put it in here. Yes! Yes! Yes. Alright, we did that one. Font family. Okay, I will look. God, I'm trying to work here. Please. Oh my god, that fucking sandwich! Oh, that looks fucking amazing! Oh! Oh my god. What kind of meat is that on there? Oh my god, and the eggs are like a little bit runny. Oh my god, and that bread. Oh my god! I replied! Alright. Do we do this? Hello world, yes, green monospace. Oh, but that'll work. Yeah, turned up to 11. Okay. Just a little ham. I was hoping for corned beef. That sandwich is not #lazy. I do bacon on a cookie cooling rack in the oven, and that's how I cook my bacon. I don't do it in a pan. Because I don't have to stand there and watch it the whole time. I just turn the oven on 425 and come back in about 15 minutes. Now that's #lazy bacon. Alright. Want to see what happens when we create a class that makes the text pink, then apply it to an element. Will our class override the body element? It probably will, and they want us to know this. Put the period up front. Pink. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Pink. Yeah. My brother taught me that one too. Also, I feel like you can get it very crispy without burning it. Whereas, I think that's more of a challenge in the pan. This is for work. Work stream. Basically, where we are in SharePoint is we're at the search results template form. And it lists everything like this in a row, like titles and then image. We want it to be like image, title, and then a bunch of those like all stacked together like tiles. Like, yeah, there'll be margins, but to be able to do that, I need to more fully understand my options for design so that I can create the design that needs to be on the page. And it's written in like the CSS. So this is what we're doing. Pink text : no, pink text equals color pink. Is that right? Does that work? All right. Okay, so this is all the stuff in the body. We're doing a new one that's pink text. I want the color. Maybe pink text equals pink? Is that what it is? that right? Shit. So style needs to have a pink text CSS class. This color is such a pink. I knew you meant breadcrumbs. Just go. I'll be here when you get back. I'll be here for 2 more hours. I love this song. I say that to every song. It's not entirely true, but pretty much. I think it's like text color. Maybe. Let's try this. Does that work? No, because it equals pink text. Nope. Was it a hash? God, I feel like I remember none of this shit. I guess I didn't take good notes earlier. Surprise, Cerulean. Still don't know what the fuck you're doing. Also, I did not call you out for doxing me in my chat, but you should be. One, first off, if you want to find that, it's like easy enough to find. But to tell me that you found it, that's something else entirely different. And to shout it out in chat, shit. And then to still get it wrong! She called me Mrs. Shit. Up them stocking skills. But seriously, don't. Shit. It's not happy about this. Why not? I know that that's what it should be. Maybe it's not inside, it shouldn't be inside the style. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it should. Let's do it here instead. Pink text, color pink, right? Wait, for what? You're washing your hair. It's probably better that way. What? I had to call you out for an attempting doxing in my channel. And then I said it wasn't bad enough that you just looked, but that you told me, and then you still got it wrong. That's what's up. I'm just being an asshole. Because I'm frustrated that I can't get this shit right here. Alright. My style does have a dot pink dash text. Dot pink hyphen text, I guess. Equals color pink, right? Oh! So if we do a separate one that's named in the style body, it will override what's in the body. That's what it's showing me here. Which is good. Oh no, my Cheerios! I haven't dropped one down my shirt yet, so we're doing good so far. Worst part about the movies. Getting up at the end and like having to shake your shirt out. Popcorn coming out. Shit. That's funny. A1 slob. A1 slob. Alright, now it needs to be Is that right? Fear proof scapegoat. No, I mean it's obvious. It's out there. I'm not hiding it. We all have a role to play. You're playing the scapegoat. Yeah, I'm like, thank you for being here while I'm frustrated about this work, and then I just take it out on you. I was like, yeah. This is what I was talking about. What am I supposed to put here instead? It's not a period. Is it like this? Yes. No, it's not happy about that. Should say pink text. It says pink text. I've got that piece up there. Color pink. Or like petting your beard. Carry that brush around with you. Alright. I'm not saving them for later. No, I've got to tell it to do something. Damn it. What do I need to tell it to do? It's got this here, and it's saying that the color is pink when we do pink text. What do I say to do pink text? Style equals pink text. I know, that's awesome, right? Damn it, no. It was interesting to watch him stream for that first full year because I'd say probably about 6 months in, you started to see that, like, almost like it was becoming a job and he didn't enjoy it anymore. And then to go through that and then watch, like, the turnaround it was satisfying, and I'm happy for him. He's still too salty for me most of the time. I'm like, how can you, like, as a regular ass human being, sit in front of a video game, have lots of people watch you, and some people give you money, and you're playing a video game for work? Like, how can you complain about anything with that? Or like how other people are playing, like, oh god, fuck my life. Like, I'm like, really? How about like looking around and being like, holy shit, I don't have to commute to work. I'm sitting in my fucking pajamas. Like, come on. When people are like that, I tend to suspect that they're like that about everything. Kind of like they would find something to complain about. If there was nothing to complain about, they'd find something, kind of thing. I have my suspicions. Hold on, I gotta turn the heat down in this house. Yeah. Okay. It's not style. Let's try class. Nope. Color. Shit. We're close. Let's get a hint. There we go. So it was class. I wrote this wrong. Right? Yes. Because it's supposed to be brackets, not quotes. And I have no idea when to use brackets and when to use quotes. Well, I also know it's no fun to win, you know? I mean, it's no fun to lose. Holy shit. Alright. As usual, there's like a glimpse into like the instant where you realize I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. Like all the time. Yet people still listen to me. So, y'all crazy, but thanks for that. And I am drinking some coffee, but It's like the last little bit left. You know why? Because my husband left to go to work early this morning to get into New York. He dropped the kids off and went to school, and normally he's the one who makes the coffee, so I got like no coffee. Help! I need caffeine. So that's it. Is that right? No, I fucked something else up too. Pink text, color pink. Yeah. Oh! Okay, there's a colon inside that. There should be inside, not at the end. Inside. Because it should actually be like this. This is why I wasn't using the same format. God damn it. This, and this, and this. So that it always looks the same. That helps me a lot. And then in here, it's because I'm pretty, yeah. It's a funny stream. Okay, sure. I feel like I'm just being me. Just trying to do some work. And hang out and not be like a lonely fucking weirdo. You know what I'm jealous of? I'm jealous your father watches your stream. My parents are just like, I don't know, whatever the fuck you've been doing for the last, like, whatever, 22 years, just keep it up, whatever, see you later. I mean, at least I can say I'm probably less fucked up than my parents, so I guess they succeeded in that way, right? Because you want the lives of your children to be better than your life, right? So I'm like, well, I'm probably a little less fucked up than you, so... I know, right? It's very cool. I wish I had that kind of relationship with my parents, but I've mourned that a while ago. I try not to dwell on it. Right? What would the dad command be? You'd have to come up with something for that. You know your dad. Class, pink text. Okay. So I was right that it was class, because we did style and then we tried class. Alright, so everything up here, CSS is class. So these are classes. If I want to call up to these, I have to call with the class. I have so many great fucked up stories about my childhood. But instead, I'll tell you that I met my husband. I guess it was probably 2004. Right? So I said, so this is our 14th year of being together. We met, well, he was working overnights, and after his night shift, he would come into the diner. And I was working night shifts at the diner while I was going to school during the day. Back when I didn't fucking need sleep. And that's how we met. Although, now that we've compared notes over the years... Oh, we're finally done here. Let me write this. We realized that we had actually, like, ran into each other a couple of times. Or, like... met in passing or had common friends. This was weird. It was like gravity. And then he liked me because of my fantastic vocabulary. When I was dating, I would always do like a, what do I want to say? Like an intelligence check. I'm an asshole, so I would use like a very, you know, big word. in random conversation to try to elicit a response. Yeah. Those were my opening tests for dating possibilities. Go. Do you know what this... Yes! I'm sighted into Steam. I did see that. Hold on. Want me to look at it now? Ha ha! Ha! Here it is. Oh my god, yes, that's the one I wanted the most! Oh shit, thank you so much! Oh my god. It's not Mrs. Ew! It's my maiden name. But I always felt like that was the name I was born with. That was the name I grew up with. This is me. Like, I was like, does this matter to you? I'm like, here's the things I would have to do to actually change it. Like, with all of the government and driver's license and blah, 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 blah. Omnipotent. Try again, my hirsute friend. Now it's going. My favorite starting word is onomatopoeia. I like that. Man, it's taking forever. Why do you do this to me? Let's keep going. Alright. What do we need to write down? To reference. Styles, right? CSS styles. Use class. Done. All right, and then brackets when defining an element, a style element. I think that's what it's called. Always hard to find cool ones. Well, I don't know. To think about that. You got me like on a trip down memory lane now. Remembering, I'm like, man, he had that cool leather jacket and the turtleneck, and he was driving one of the first Mini Coopers in the U.S. I'm like, oh shit, and I was like, I really want to go for a ride and drive your car. He taught himself to drive stick. My father taught me how to drive stick. So, I kind of, he was like, I was like, can I drive your car? He's like, it's stick. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then I proceeded to shame him with my stick skills. He was like, fuck. I had some other guys test that on me. They were like, what gear is this? I'm like, are you kidding me? Thank God for that. I know why my father did it too. So I'd never be stuck anywhere I didn't want to be. Thanks, Dad! Too bad we don't talk anymore. Gotta laugh. Crying doesn't help now. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, yes, our pink text overrode the body element CSS declaration. Oh my god, so surprised! Classes will override the body elements, okay. What can we do to override our pink text class? Ooh, this stuff is going to be helpful because we need what? What the fuck was I just talking about? It probably means that it was something that just came out that probably should have been said. I find that a lot. My filter is extremely lacking. Okay, we want a blue text underneath the pink text. Pretty much, yeah. 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 Like, I'd like a ride in that. That's history. Oh, man. I still got water. We're good. You're learning so much. I don't want to know what you're learning. Because it's not CSS. Alright. What are we doing here? We're doing this. Dot blue text. Brackets. Motherfucker brackets. Color blue. Yes. Apply the blue text next to the pink text. So it's whichever one's listed last in the class. That's how it ranks. All other things being equal. And now I got the language right, again I can write it. So when we're inside the styles, it has to be brackets because that's CSS. And when we're outside in the H1, that's HTML, which is why it's written with quotes. So CSS brackets. Quotes. All right. Oh, this pain. All right. Okay, so CSS from the top to the bottom. In the event of a conflict, it uses whichever one is last. Yes. There are other ways you can override CSS. Oh, God. This is why everybody's like, oh, there's so many different ways to do it. So when you ask a question about how do I do this, it's difficult to answer because there's so many ways to do that. It's kind of like, well, how have you already done it? And I kind of want to understand, and I know that they're using IDs in SharePoint, but I want to understand what's the best practice or the standard practice, the way that everybody kind of does it, since we've already, like, you know, jumped in and didn't drown. Let's find out, like, how we're really supposed to be doing it. Okay, and ID attributes always take precedence. which is, I know we're getting close. Like, Tweeter helped us. I think we're up to like 40 followers now. But I mean, like, really, what what are people gonna do? I'm just like hanging out here and working. Like, everybody you can hang out to can all explore how we're broken people. And yeah, that's, you're gonna sub, that's what. I don't even know, I have no idea like what to do with all of those other things. It's just like, yeah. What do I do with all that? That's part of the reason why I'm like, I don't care if I get any of those things, because I just see it as additional work that I don't have time to do, and it's not my goal for it. Right? Like, it's not my goal to make money streaming and like doing all of that stuff. That's not my thing. Someone sounds like air. It's not quite, though. Okay. So where do we want to do this at? Just so you can sub? Like, what? Okay. My birthday is coming up in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 10, 13, 22 more days. The math. 22 days. 22 days, and it's the big 4-0. Wait. So it would be like this. This is what we want. Orange text. Brackets, because we're in the CSS section. Color, orange. With the colon always, the semicolon at the end always. That should do it. And then, but how am I supposed to make it H1? Ah. I've defined orange text now, right? And now I need to say ID equals orange text in here. It doesn't matter where I put it because it'll override it. I can even put it here and that'll work too. Yes. I did it! What kind of anniversaries and such? Like how long I've been streaming. So far we've done, like, yesterday was all about, okay, here's how you do the style elements for the CS elements. And today is all about, here's how you override them entirely to make it do, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want it to do. This is crazy. Oh, that's okay. I feel like it's my way of supporting streamers that I watch when I'm not there, you know? I think, I'm trying to think of who I subscribe to. I think Spec is the biggest streamer that I subscribe to. I think, and I've been subscribing since he had like 3 fucking viewers or whatever. Like, the beginning of time, which is like last. It must have been. It wasn't last summer. It was the summer before last, because I remember he was streaming even before that, because that was the Christmas in Miami, not this last Christmas, but the year before that, and then he had already been streaming for at least a year before that too, right? I don't know. He's got to be coming up on 3 years this year, right? I don't know. Has it been that long? Shit, my sense of time is broke. Alright, what are we doing here? Inline style instead. Okay. So, basically, we now know that CSS style, how to apply style, how it applies the style. Okay, CSS style is less important than ID, which is less important than inline, I guess. Or does, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's before or after style colorway of all time. Shit. I don't know. I feel like that's a little... I can't say I have a favorite at that level. I feel like there's pieces for certain periods of time in my life where, you know, that was important to me, or that was my favorite thing. I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What are we doing here? Color style equals. God damn it, equals! Still can't equals! Ah! So that overrides the ID as well, right? Let's put it someplace else. Some favorites? Alright. Let's see. I loved 2000s, like in the 2000s. Powerpuff Girls, that was my fucking favorite. When they had like Powerpuff Girls and Johnny Bravo and Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, those were really great. I love Fringe was a really big one. Battlestar Galactica, holy shit. Holy shit. What else? Game of Thrones. What else? Perfect. Yeah, okay, you understand? You got me? How much more do I need to give you? Okay, you got it. Good. Alright. Does it work if I put it here? Yes, it does. So, we know that styles, inline styles overrides the IDs, which overrides the CSS style definition in the style elements section. So now we've got that progression. Oh, it should be white. I wrote green. Because I didn't read the instructions, I only wrote the sample. Oh, damn. Why you suck? Stop sucking! Alright. And we can override everything else by writing exclamation point important. What? Wait, in your channel? I don't know how to write commands yet. That'd be work. Alright, so we're gonna do, where do we do this? Color, red, important. Where are we doing that at? Pink text classification. I have Streamlabs now, I just haven't, like, I got my notifications turned on and then I was like, do I want to go down the next rabbit hole or am I just, like, done for now? And I was like, yeah, it looks like it's about time to cook dinner, so I'm done for now. Alright, in the pink text class declaration. Yes, it was overridden by class declarations, ID declarations, and inline styles. I guess those are all like the same but not. That's, I guess, their correct names, not whatever the fuck I call them. Maybe tonight I play the new game. Because I was like, I could go date more dads, but I'm so kind of bored with that. I don't know, I get like super bored with things very easily, I guess. Like, I never play endgame stuff in games. I'm just kind of like, well, I did it, it's done. Some people, like, a lot of games are supposed to have playability for, like, a long time, and I'm just like, eh. This should be important, right? Where do we put the... Yes, I was correct. And we want to make it what, red? No. We just want to make the pink important, right? And it should be pink. And it is. So, inline style is also superseded by exclamation point important. And that's probably a fast way to change the code rather than going in and searching the color, since all of the style elements are usually at the top of the page. That's something good to know. I'm doing this and I'm worried that creating commands is going to be hard. No, I just don't want to put any time or effort into that. Hex code, okay. Yes, I know hex code. My favorite hex code color is 007 FFF. You want to see 007 FFF? Singularity blue. Black. There we go. All right. Yes, okay, fine, fine. Replace the words with the correct text. Okay. Oh, this is supposed to be red, not black. Damn. There we go. This shit I know how to do. Watch me do some shit I know how to do. Much more satisfying sometimes. Also, much more satisfying for me as well. Oh, abbreviated hex? Why? Why? I guess just so we know that this is possible, but when I'm doing my colors, I get everything like off the internet. I'm like, okay, this is the RGB, what's the hex? This is the hex, what's the RGB? They have converters for that. Like, why? They even have converters for shortened ones too. So why are we doing this right now? It would be more useful if they gave us the links to that knowledge, because that is going to be something we're going to need. Everybody needs that. When you're doing design, you need like text codes and shit. Meow. Meow, go. Okay, change the RGB value. We want RGB. This is annoying. 0, 0, 0. There we go. Oh my god, this is kind of annoying, right? Like, we struggled through all of that stuff, and now we're just like boom, 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 boom with the colors, because we've done this so many times before. Okay, blue. And now we're going to copy paste because type in all this in. Blue, blue, blue. Orchid. Let's see what color orchid is. Probably the color I tried to start my lips out at today, which was okay, but then I like, you know, am constantly eating, drinking, talking. It's gone. Where's red? Yeah, orchid, that is like the color my lipstick started out today. Done. Storm that castle. Yes. Oh my god, we're back to this. Okay. Bootstrap fluid containers. Okay, that's what we're going to learn now. Bootstrap responsiveness CSS framework. I mean, I've heard Bootstrap before, so I imagine this is like, yeah. Bootstrap will figure out how wide your screen is and respond. Okay. Responsive design. So you need this on all of your pages that you're designing so that they will function properly in mobile and tablets and computer screens. Yeah, there's no need to design a mobile version. It'll look on devices with screens any width. Sure, but let's be honest. Let's take a second here and just tell the reality that the way people use websites and things on their phone is not how they use them on the computer, and the screen space is not the same. And maybe what they want to do normally when they're using this is not the same as when they're using a computer. So, it's not always. Yeah, it'll look okay, but it's not always a good idea. sometimes you need a separate mobile site. Or a site that is designed for what they're doing when they're mobile, kind of thing. Can't just, no. It's okay to start out that way, but then, you know. Eventually you gotta do it right, which is what we're here doing today, right? Bootstrap to any app by adding the following code. I won't need this, but it's good to know for later. So we'll play the new game tonight. Off stream, we'll play the new game. Get some cat scratch fever. I'm sure a ton of inappropriate pussy jokes too. Okay. That's hilarious. Nest all the HTML in a div element. The class container fluid. Is that right? And our div element should have the class container fluid. Class equals yes, and this actually should be right down here. Yeah. And then up in here we need to add dot container fluid brackets. Is that right? Nest all of the HTML. Yes, because the style is the CSS portion. So this is the HTML portion, and we're putting it in container fluid and dot container fluid. Let's see what happens. Okay, it put it up there. And does it have a closing tag? It should. No, it needs a closing tag here. Let's take this one out. Okay. So the entire thing, it did need started at the top. Okay. Fine, fine. Alright, see you later. I'll be over there in like an hour or so. You gonna lurk over here? Okay, cool. Thanks for keeping me company this morning. We got a lot done, actually. Holy cow! Plus, you learned so much useless information about me. Sure, it's rather exciting. Okay, I will. Ambulance. Add a new image below the existing one. Set its src attribute to that one. Okay. Important, interesting things? Sure. I'm glad you think so. Thanks for being a good friend. See you later! I'll be over there later. You keep me company when I'm cooking and doing the dishes like I do every afternoon. You and Misty keep me company. Image responsive. Okay. Okay. So I want to add a new one. Do another. It's gotta be inside here. I was close. Damn. Come on. X. Yep. Alt. Equals. I don't know. Okay, it should not have that class though, which means we need a new here image img. Yes. 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 This is happening. All right, and now we want it to be responsive. Image dash responsive. Equals. God damn it. img responsive class. God damn it. Yes. 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 Say font center, right? Text center to the H2 element. So we have, oh, they want us to add it in there, not there. Okay, fine. I think you could add it up here, but sure. Class is red text, text center. Over 9,000! Okay, button elements, which looks much better than plain HTML1, so Bootstraps has its own styles, okay. Below the large kitten photo, so it's going to be under here. class equals, oh god damn it, will I ever get it right? btn, we need an A, right? No, we need a P. Is that right? Maybe an anchor? Does that work? Open and close? No, it's not happy about that. Maybe it should be a P instead of an A? I don't know, I made it too big. Why not? It's an open and a close. Ah! This is what it's supposed to look like. Button opens it. And button closes it. Type submit class button. And button, because it was making the whole thing a button. Buttons, the buttons. Buttons need a type and a class. Good to know. Good to know. Normally, your button elements with a class of btn are only as wide as the text they contain. Button block, it will stretch to fill entire horizontal space. Okay. Yeah. Our button should have the class primary. Does that work? Button primary button block. Oh, we didn't have the BTN as well. There we go. Yes, I am unstoppable! Okay. Okay, create a new block level Bootstrap button below your like button with the text info and add Bootstrap's button info and button block classes to it. Note that these buttons still need the BTN and BTN block classes. So BTN, BTN info, BTN block. Let's do this here, and we're just going to copy it. And we're going to paste it. And we're going to get BTN info. Right? Info. Button danger. Another one, do it with delete. This one we're going to write out. Button class equals BTN block, BTN danger. Damn it. Delete. Button. There we go. Ooh, nice. Nice. Now we getting in the thick of it. Yes, we are. Unfortunately, it's happening as it always does when we have a limited amount of time remaining. Okay, most of Bootstrap's classes can be applied to any div element. Okay. 12 column grid layout. Hey, Mr. Demon Wolf, how are you doing today? Take a look at this. Holy shit. I think we're on Apprentice now. It won't do it nicely. Still not. God damn it. Bootstrap, yeah. We're just getting into this. The project I'm actually working on is a SharePoint site. So we're doing SharePoint development, and we've gotten to the point now where we have all the pages kind of linked together how we want them to link, and all the different structures and functionality set up. But now it's like design. Like we have the items pulling from the database, but they don't want a title and a small picture. They want a bigger picture. Nice, nice. So now I'm going in to like learn the basics kind of thing so that I can build this the way they want it to look, right? So that's what we're doing. So I'm just starting by working through Free Code Camp. This is like day 2. We're up to challenge 69. Hey! Sorry, so stupid. Sorry, I'm a little wily right now. I've been at this for a couple hours. There's no excuse. Do I have a GitHub? I do, but I'm not like super familiar with it, but I can put like the stuff in there. I know I need to get familiar with it, so that's like another thing that we will be working on, but I can put the code in there, yeah. We can take a look at it. But today's a learning day, then tomorrow's website development day, then when we come back on Monday, then it will be SharePoint again. I'm trying to like, since I already have a project going, but I need to learn something, and then... Sure? I'd appreciate it. That's actually why I started streaming my work, was to, you know... Isn't something always just needing a little fixing? It's never just right. And once you get it just right, you know something's going to break. Because someone else's stuff that you're using will update something or change something. You have your own emote? Ah, so jealous. I'll have to check it out. Font awesome. I love font awesome. Okay, so now we're learning grid layout. Oh, congratulations. Good for you. I'm using Twitch streaming work to like meet people like yourself who basically do this and know a lot more about it. Like, so I'll be crowdsourcing solutions when I run into like bumps. Hopefully they are not roadblocks and just speed bumps. That way. I want a bigger version of this. This is the old janky way. There we go. Have you been streaming a long time? Now we're just gonna print this. You can't stop me, I have paint! Mm-hmm. That's cool. Hold on. Let's see. Yes, that's what I'm doing! See, we're already on the same wavelength. Person. I'll say guy or man. I mean, it's Mr. Demon Wolf. I'm just gonna assume your gender. 877 followers. Damn, son. What? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, probably, let's be real here. if anybody's helping anybody, you're probably going to help me more than I'm going to help you, at least, you know, starting out. Let's just, we'll just be clear about that. I know. I just put the, like, the horse thing gets me every time. I think it's hilarious. That's why I put it in there. And if you do too, awesome. And if you don't, too bad. Alright. No, I don't want to save the changes. Let's keep going. Keep going. I know. I know. Straight up lame here. Okay. So that specifies that. Oh! Hold on. My printer has printed. My printer has printed. Oh, this is perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do I have Twitch Prime? Yes, I do. I do. And Amazon so kindly told me the other day when I was again shopping there, of which I have another package showing up today, that I saved $250 this year in shipping. And apparently 40 trips to the store. I don't know if that's like just sheer number of deliveries or what, but yeah. Amazon is really helpful when you don't want to go out. Like, I could drive over there and go to the store, or I could just sit here in my house in my pajamas, where it's warm and not like 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and just shop on the internet. I'm terrible. When I'm like, why is there... Yes, you get like one per month, right? One per month. So like, you know, let me watch your stream before I commit to a subscription, you know? It's like, I love you too, but let's slow the roll here. Sorry, I'm just using you to amuse myself. I apologize. It's supposed to be the other way around, but yeah. Man, I get free loot boxes and stuff too from like Blizzard, and you get like free packs of cards and stuff. Damn, it's really nice. It's nice. I like it. Free is a very good price, right? Old ass advertising campaign. Alright, I need to take notes on this. This is what I'm doing. Yes, yes. Okay, I have a little bit of familiarity with this. And they always total 12 because there are 12 in a total row. To be fair, I'm just listening to a like, coding playlist on Amazon Prime Music. So I don't have to subscribe to like whatever. I already have Amazon there. Okay. So MD is medium. It's Tetris. I know, but I'm a little too like. Of course it is. Of course it's the best. But I'm already paying for this, and I'm a little too what do I want to say? Practical, I guess, is a nice way to put it. Some people might say cheap. I say practical. Ah, we finally got here. This does have quite a bit of fuck, sorry. What's IDE? For SharePoint, what I'm using now is, I think I have Visual Studio, but SharePoint has its own, like, SharePoint Designer you need to use, which is a totally different software than the SharePoint software. Dude, SharePoint is fucked. It's really hard to learn. And I found out now, after we've already been like a couple of months into it, and probably about like 80 hours of work. Yes, okay. But I'm glad I have that then. I'm glad it's good. But I don't have like much experience using it yet, but I know that I will. Started like following other like coders and streamers too. Which VS do I have? I don't know. Visual Code Studio desktop app. That's what I have. Oh, they're different. Okay. I have Visual Studio Code, so I guess that's VS Code. Which you said is the good one, so I got the really good one. Yay! Validation. Woo! Thank God I got the right one. Oh, okay. Alright, that's extra small. Alright, so we're going to put this in a class. Oops. That's not where you were supposed to be. You're supposed to be there. Class equals row. I'm still trying to figure out where all the correct buttons are. I'm starting to get pissed about equals and plus. Alright. Okay, nesting them all within one row. Okay, yes. And then... right? Well, tomorrow actually I'll be doing my own, like, not just like the learning portion, but I'll be doing the website redesign for my company. And we'll do that on stream. So we'll pick up with that tomorrow. It's a good Friday thing to do, you know. Work on the business instead of in the business. At least one day a week. Move some things forward. And then we'll need a div at the end here, a button. Yes. So not happy about that. Nice. You know what my scrub ass is still doing? Template. I just get a nice template I like, and then we modify the shit out of it, and then we just like do it that way. CMS. Something scripting? I don't know. I don't even know what Jekyll is. No, I just like clipped it on here. It's just looking at phone. And I came with a clip. Like, it's not that big of a deal, I swear. I'm just putzing, you know? Like, being fidgety. And stars how many there are, and the total is 12. I need to put that in here. Right? Content management system, thank you. row. Yes, and then, no, it's inside here. Column XS4. Why isn't it on the same row? SCSS and SASS. Alright, I have to have one headphone out. Like, I swear I heard something, and I know I'm the only person home right now. They want each button to have the column X4 class inside it. Okay, yes, not the total row. I got you. Thank you for that. I'm still figuring out where all this shit belongs. XS dash. No, column XS, COL, XS4. Yes, and then inside here we do the same thing. Oh no. See, I'm doing it all wrong. I'm not surprised. Or that would work too. See, what I'm interested in finding out is what are like the best practices? What's the best way to do it? So probably doing it a row. You can add it to the button, to be honest, but I mean, to be fair, it probably should be on the outside because I'm defining the row and then I'm defining the number of columns within that row and then I'm defining the buttons that go inside. So yeah, I could put it in the button, but it like probably logically would flow better to put it outside like you noted before there. So I needed to close that one first and then open another one. No, equals this one. It does not, so it doesn't do it to everything? The column has to be added to each element? But to me that seems weird because you're defining the number of columns in the row. Why would I need to define it for each element? I don't know. I'm not saying that you're wrong. It just doesn't make sense. Not to me right now anyway. So it's stupid Bootstrap that we've already stuck on here. Alright, so we gotta put this one in front of each one. And then that means that each one gets a one div at the end as well to close off the one that's open here. And then this div at the end closes the very one at the beginning with class row. They don't want it to all be on the side, I don't think. I mean, they should be nested within the same div element with the class row. And then within that. Like, I imagine they want it to be showing up like across the bottom. Like, next to each other, not like this. So maybe I need to do, let's do the next one. First, let's seal this. Close that up. That one worked. I guess we have to do it for each one then. I also don't know how I'm supposed to make it nice. Like, look nice, you know? Like, what's the standard format here? Like, I'm probably not supposed to have a space there. And this, I can copy it and put it in front of the next one. And then, yes, look at this. Now it's doing what it's supposed to do. Because just like you said, it had to go in between each one and a double div here at the end. There we go. I don't like how that doesn't have the proper padding there, but I guess we'll work with that later. Oh, I gotta take this. Hold on. We got 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left. Oh man, we're out of music. What the fuck? I'm a professional streamer. Whoop whoop. Which one did I listen to already? Let's do this one. There we go. There we go. Alright. On to the next one. On to the next one. So I kind of got it, but I'm definitely not happy about that. So we'll see. Maybe they're going to help me fit it in there. Delete the red text P and smaller image CSS declarations from your style elements so that only declarations left in your style element H2 thick green border. So we want to take out red text. There's H2. That's one down. Thick green border we take out, and thick green borders there, so now we take out small image. That's it. Ooh. Look at what happened. Alright, take the red text class from my H2 element, which I don't have here actually. Wait. Yes, I do. Red text. I need to change it to text primary. Oop, but not. We'll leave it at text center. Image responsive class. And by tagging it as responsive, that it makes it the Bootstrap stuff. Yeah. That worked. No longer have red text, right? Text primary. No, paragraph element should no longer use the font monospace. Paragraph elements. Does it list monospace here at all? I don't think so. Let's try this. Yeah! Spans. Okay. Spans create inline elements. Okay. Inline button element, block level button element. Okay. I use this. Okay. That's the word love in your things cast love. Within a span element. Class equals, no, equals text danger, that one there, and then also on this side, span again. Close it up. Seal it up. Oh, after the... There we go. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, custom headings. Okay. Nest your first image and your H2 element. In a single div class row. I will get it right eventually. There. Now nest your H2 element. Yes, okay. And we need another div here. Right? No. It's here. This one. That's the H2 element within a div class 8. Div class equals column XS 8. Yes. Boom. Boom. And then the next one, we've got to close this div here. This one needs one too. It's important to put it in each one. Now I understand why, because each column could be separate, whereas if you define it for the entire row, then they all have to be the same width. Oh. And this one should be 4, right? Yes. We need another div here, right? There's a div here, and we need the other div at the end. There we go. Mm-hmm. $73, and we keep climbing! Font awesome. Okay. Gotta make sure that's added. Alright. Oh, I'm getting hungry for lunch. Okay. Getting close to that magic 50 number, right? Okay, we already added it here. Oh, behind the scenes, okay. I for icons, yep. Okay, the like button is here, and we want to also give it an like, and then do you want the thumbs up at the back or the front? I like it at the back. Swell. Seems like changing the padding might help with this, but we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Where's the roof? Vector graphics, SVG. Okay, they like it at the front. Sure. Oh my god. How often do I, at least once a week in my channel, do I say things that are like, whoops, after the fact? And I'm like, that, you know. Should not have said that. Shouldn't have said that. I know, right? I'm like, oh god, Cerulean, why? You like do this shit to yourself. Just like talk and then be like, oh, I whoops. Shared too much. Or that could really be taken the wrong way. Info circle, right? Hey!
Hello. I'm gonna lay down.
Okay. I'm gonna be done in like another 15 minutes, then I'll go pick up the kids.
In case I forget, just remind me later. I gotta call food.
Okay.
Oh, and tomorrow is patch panel day at TM Ryback.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Big money, very
On form elements too. Wow, hooray. Okay. Shift class row 6. Okay. But only the radio buttons. Indoor, outdoor. No, I'm forever getting that wrong. And after outdoor, then we do another div. And we'll need another one as well. I know. Because we're gonna put it in there right now. No. Slash access slash 6. No. This way. There we go. Yeah. Okay, and then do this as 4. For which ones? The checkboxes, okay. Now, I don't know, but when I wrote this, I wrote it in like a straight line right here, like it was div class, row, and column, and all of that together. But then when it opened the new one, it put it in the right format. If I'm using the Visual Studio Code, does it do that for you too, or do I need to know how to, like, you know, each line would start with a div, and then I close each one on the next one down like we do with the opening and closing brackets up here? I don't know. Not familiar enough with Visual Studio Code yet. Where are we at here? Class equals row. Yes. And then we have another class equals access. No, call access 4. Yes. Another one there. I'll do the same thing again. I'm going to copy this. Put one at the end because those are easier. And at the end here. And we need a second one, right? One more to close the very beginning. What? What? Hey! Thanks for the host. That's awesome. I did it! Let's see how it looks. Yes, still terrible. Terrible. That's really interesting. No, man, I don't know why that's on another line, but it shouldn't be. I'm sure I can learn a lot, actually. What time do you normally stream? I've already followed you, so it'll pop up in my like notifications anyway. But as long as I'm not streaming, well, maybe I'll stream and lurk in your channel too. I do that, I'm like a pro lurker. All right. Give your form's text input field a class of form control input field class. FA form control. Oops, form, not for, form control. Okay. Give your form submission button the class of BTN primary. Oh. And then give this button the icon of icon class equals FA paper. Aw, that's so nice. Thank you. I've got lots of people who want me to, you know, do all that, so that's great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think the like regular followers is probably gonna be tough since I'm not since I use Twitch mostly for work. If sometimes work needs done that can't be streamed, which is at least once a week, then I'm not streaming, you know, or if life gets in the way, whatever. And I can't feel bad about that. I'm using this as a means, not an end. And my eye element needs a closing tag. God damn, I almost missed that. Oops, where's my little slash? There he is. There you are, a cute little slash. Oh, but it doesn't recognize it. Why? Oh, I didn't put the FA in front. FA/FA paper plane. There we go. There she is. Kind of whenever. I feel you. Sometimes in the morning or the afternoon around 3 to 4 Eastern time. $78. Damn, we started at 63 today, so 15 so far. We're getting there. Okay, yes. So we're going to make a class so these are on the same line. So this is probably going to be an 8 and a 4. No, of course not. No, they wanted a 7 and a 5. Sure. Jerks. Just testing you. Let's see. Okay. So input, we need a div here. I'm going to try to do it without like any kind of prompts at this point. Div class row. And then we need another div class equal to COL XS 7. Yeah. And then we're going to close this div here. Open this div in front of the button. Class equals COL XS 5. Guys, I'm doing it. I'm doing it without looking. Sorry. I'm too excited. Yes! I think I know this now. Now I know how to make a line. Let's build something from scratch. Now they're like, let's build something from scratch. And here's what I'm going to call it because it is 2:20. This seems like it's getting into like something a little more deeper. Maybe I will jump off of this because we're going to start the jQuery playground. So it seems like this is a natural stop point for this learning exercise today. And thanks everybody who stopped in and followed and for the host and you know, just the general well wishes from everybody who stopped in today. It was awesome. Hope you all have a great day. And I'll probably, I'm likely going to stream a game tonight because someone bought me a game that I wanted to play. It's going to be so much fun. And then, yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow too for work. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.